It could be as simple as dropping down a layer which was less congested. Or if you guys had height and someone stole it off you, you can see what your fragger was doing as he should have been on ultimate height to counter that. Yo, what's going on guys, it's your boy Pinty and I'm back here with another video. Today I will be telling you how you can prepare for trio FNCS so you can place as high as possible. If you are looking to improve at Fortnite as a player and are looking to place in future comps, make sure to subscribe and turn notifications on. I try to consistently post great content about competitive Fortnite so I can make you place in future comps. Make sure to use code Pinty in the item shop to support your boy. If we can get 25 supporters, I'll post for 5 days straight. Make sure to watch the whole video because there are so many things you can learn throughout the video, you won't regret it. Without further ado, let's get into the video. The first thing you must do to even have a chance of placing top 100 in FNCS is to practice fighting as a team. This is the hardest thing to master as there are so many situations you may run into which you may have never been into before, so you may have no clue on what you should do. The only effective way to master this is by playing as much as you can with your trio. Now I don't mean just jump into an arena every day and expect to place top 10, but what you can do is practice every type of fight you can. I'll give an example of myself with my old trio. We used to jump in the arena and slay out. We were thinking that we were the best because we had a win rate of 33%. But when 3 shitters challenged us to a 3v3 zone war, we struggled. Although we won, we struggled to win. This was because zone wars are so different to arena. In zone wars, one person just cranks for height like crazy and grabs height. In arena, we would never see that because no one has crazy mats like that endgame. Now you guys may be like, no one is going to do that in FNCS anyways, so why should we practice countering that? But believe it or not, even though it may not be like FNCS, you will be guaranteed to learn so much from that different fighting style. For example, your fragger may learn to frag and when the best time is to frag. Your RGL can learn new situations and what to do at those times, so when they come in game, you can win that fight. Now again, I'm not talking about countering that guy cranking for height, but you may be able to practice boxing a kid together and killing kids one by one. My recommendation is obviously to 3v3 as many people as you can. Now I'm not telling you to turn into creative warriors, but I think you should every day after warming up 3v3 some people. This will also help the most fundamental trio skill, communication. All of these things are going to help you build that chemistry together by communicating and making what you do a habit, so your trio knows what you're doing whenever you do it. Do box fights, zone wars and realistics. Box fights will help fighting together in close range situations and help your edits in intense situations. Zone wars will help you in that decision making and when to make those decisions. Realistics is the more calm type of 3v3, and in that you should try new strategies of fighting and master the strat your trio wins the most with. Never only do one thing. Let's say you're really good at box fights and start beating pros. Stop practicing box fights and then start doing the one thing you lose more at, because doing the thing you already have mastered is going to waste your time.
Godlow on the track.
Scrims, the most freaking underrated thing on the planet. I recommend after you get into champs in arena, every day after your 3v3s, play scrims. Scrims are just preparing you for the stacked games you are going to play in the future against pros. The first benefit it has is that it helps all your players improve on decision making. There is no better practice on making smart rotates as a trio than in scrims. You have to think of every possible scenario when rotating. Like if this team doesn't move, we'll crash pad over them. Otherwise we run behind them and get a free rotate. You also learn when you should engage and when you shouldn't. For example, if you are center of zone and it is third moving, you will try not to pick a fight because all the third party is going to roll up and it will be mayhem. The second benefit it has is that you get used to high stress situations. This is really important. For those of you who don't know what high stress situations are, they are when you get into endgame and then you are about to win and you feel your heart just pumping and you get really nervous. It doesn't only happen when you are about to win, but that is when most people tend to get it. But when you play scrims every day instead of arena, you will get used to being in stacked scrims and you mentally are prepared for these games. So by the time FNCS comes along, you'll be like, this is just like the scrims I play every day, so this won't be a problem. VOD reviews. This may be the most boring thing I'm about to tell you, but this is where you learn the most. This is what Booga did when he won the World Cup. He even said that VOD reviewing is the most important part to improve as a player. Think of it like this, if you remove all your mistakes of how you die, you can't possibly die anymore. When you make a mistake in game, you may learn a thing or two straight away, but when you hop into replay mode, you see a lot more. You will not only see what you saw in game, but you can also see what others could see. For example, if you died rotating into ring, you can see in replay modes what you did wrong and where you could have rotated for better positioning. It could be as simple as dropping down a layer which was less congested. Or if you guys had height and someone stole it off you, you can see what your fragger was doing as he should have been on ultimate height to counter that. While VOD reviewing, also criticize your teammates and tell them what they did wrong, and tell them what they should have done. Don't do this in a rude way because otherwise it will ruin their mentality and they will get sick of you. If you don't have a trio at the moment, let me know in the comment sections below so I can make a video showing best ways for you to find one. That's it for today guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to like, subscribe and turn your notifications on. If you made it this far into the video, make sure to comment car in the comment section below to show that you're a real one. If you do any questions, DM me on my Insta at Pinty.fn. Make sure to use code Pinty in the item shop for a shout out, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.